All right, welcome to this GoHighLevel courses review. So I'm going to show you how you can set up your courses and sell them inside of GoHighLevel. So this is one of our courses, the paid ad system set up for high-level agencies and freelancers. I'm basically going to walk you through how we created this course, how we customized it, how we customized the login page, how we customized all of the thumbnails for all the videos that you see here and all the lessons, and essentially how you can set this up for yourself if you really wanted to, and basically the pros and cons of everything that comes with GoHighLevel courses. We're also going to show you how to customize the welcome email, so whenever someone signs up or buys your course, they get a default GoHighLevel email. I'm going to show you how you can change that and use your own branded email for your courses as well. I'm going to show you how to attach these courses to funnels and, collect payments and everything like that, upsells and bump offers if you want. So let's go ahead and get started. And so this is going to be a long video review. There's going to be timestamps below. Like and subscribe if you guys like this video. Check out our other courses down in the description, but let's go ahead and get started with this GoHighLevel courses review. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So inside of GoHighLevel, you're going to go to memberships, and then you should be on courses. You're going to go to products. And if it's a brand new account, you won't see anything like this here. We have all of our courses and bump offers, upsells, things like that as individual products in here. And that's how you want to set it up. So for example, we have our main course, the Google Ads Mastery course for agencies and freelancers. And then we have some paid bump offers and upsells. So you would want to create your individual bump offers and upsells as individual products, just like you see here. Depending on your setup, how many courses you have, it's going to be different for everybody. So just a quick note, make sure you do that. So let's go ahead and pretend we're creating a brand new course from scratch. We're going to go up to the top and hit create product. And then there's different options. There's like a sprint course, marathon course, membership course. Really, we just start with build your own and create a test course. We're going to do create product. And it's really simple. If you're familiar with ThriveCart, SamCart, or Kajabi courses, it's really all kind of the same thing, teachable. So for example, we have this blank category and then a post inside that category. Think of this as module 1 and then lesson 1. So I can go in here, I'm going to call this module 1, for example, and then hit save. I can also give the module a thumbnail, and I'll show you that in a second. And then down below, you can see all of the lessons within this module. So I can go ahead and click into it, and then I'm going to just call this lesson 1. And then you can see it's inside of module 1. And this lesson, the specific lesson, can actually have its own thumbnail as well if you wanted to. And then here's where you start to see kind of how everything is built. So in modules, you can't really add anything because it's just the category name, right? In the lesson, you can go ahead and add a video. So GoHighLevel actually hosts your videos. It's not Wistia or Vimeo or anything like that, but they have their own player. Each post has its own thumbnail if you really want to. You can add files, so if someone wants to download something from your courses, you can upload them there and they can download it. And then you have this rich editor. So you got paragraph, it's really simple, bold, italicized, just the normal stuff. You can add links, you can add images, and then there's code if you really need to. And it's very, very simple. So let me go ahead and show you what a lesson looks like in our actual course. So here we have all of the categories or modules and then the lessons inside of there. So if I go to introduction to the course, you can see that all of my lessons come here, and then I can go ahead and go into introduction to HighLevel, and then here's the video we uploaded. And then on the right hand side, there are the lessons. I want to go back and look at all the categories. I just click on that. Now, one thing you must know is that there are different themes for courses as well. So if I go back to our test course and I want to go to customize, we can see that there's different course themes. Now, the best one in my opinion is just the classic. The other ones are okay. I don't like the new option that they have. However, it is there. So if I go and decide to customize, you can see that this kind of looks like our other course. So here's how we are customizing everything. So we have the theme settings here. And so the header is this top part right here. We just said make it white, and we put our logo up there. The hero is this section right here. Our background is this red and black kind of gradient image. We have large, then we have the name of our product, whatever, or course, whatever the name of our course is, that's what's going to go there. And we just have a button that says start course, and it takes you directly to the first lesson. And you can change all the fonts and colors and everything like that as well. And everything in here you can kind of play with. The instructor part, this is you're going to have to change inside of the course settings. So if you want to change the instructor part, you have to actually go into the course, go to details, and then here, if you want, you just go down to customization, and then here's the instructor part. So Christian Pinedo, here's my image and our logo right there. And that's how you can kind of get your instructor image inside of here. It's not inside of the customization theme settings. Just so you know, that's where you customize it. And so that's how you customize the whole course, right? However, the lesson, and so what I was just talking about is how to customize the overall look of your course. However, if you want to customize what the lessons look like, then you go click on lesson, and then here you can go ahead and change the background of the entire space, the lesson body, all the fonts, colors, everything like that. The course navigation, we just changed it to black right here. And then the instructor, again, that's going to, wherever you put in the customization options in the settings, that's what will pop up here. And then once you're done, you just save your theme and then you can preview it. Now, as far as the actual thumbnails that you see, go in here. We just created these in Canva. We just use a template and it makes the course really look really nice. So if we go back to the course homepage, it just looks a lot more professional. Now, what if you want to add your domain to GoHighLevel courses, right? So for example, it says training.leadgenpreneur.com/courses, right? If you don't set that up, it's going to be a GoHighLevel kind of a domain. And if we're building a brand and everything, you kind of want your own domain, right? And you also want to customize the login page. Otherwise, it's going to be GoHighLevel branding, and you don't want that. And so to set up your custom domain, you're going to go to courses and then settings, and then you can see site details and domain setup. So let's talk about site details first. This is where you can, add your title. You can add your logo. So it's white. You can see it there. And then as you can see, the site URL, members will use the site URL to access their membership courses. Alternatively, the URL can be modified in the domain setup. So let's go there. We're going to go domain setup. And here you can set up the subdomain and a custom domain. So I'm not going to go over how to kind of set this all up because there's plenty of support articles. I'm not going to go over that in this video, but just know it's possible. And how we have it set up is we put our main domain name here, and then app.clientclub.net. That's all GoHighLevel stuff. And then the custom domain, we just made training.leadgenpreneur.com. And if I understand this correctly, you can use either URL here to log in and send people to your courses. Now let's talk about how to customize your login page. So as you can see, we have leadgenpreneur.app.clientclub.net/login. That's the longer kind of GoHighLevel branding. If we want, we can also use training.leadgenpreneur.com, and then it'll take them to the same page. Now, this is really cool. We have our logo here, our name, our little sub headline. We got leadgenpreneur.com. Team at leadgenpreneur is our support email, and then they can log in here with a secure code. It just sends them a code to their email that they use to purchase the course. They can do forgot password. Really, just everything is right here for them to log in to everything that they have, whether that be courses, communities, which we'll talk about here in a second. But let's talk about how to set this all up. So, of course, you're going to want to go ahead and set up that custom domain if you want to use the training.leadgenpreneur.com, something like that. You want to set up a custom domain. Otherwise, it's going to be your domain name .app.clientclub.net, whatever. It's a little bit cleaner if you use a custom domain. But what you're going to do is you're going to go to sites, then client portal, then settings, and then branding, and then you'll find all the customization options here. So the portal name, that's what's going to be in the middle of the login screen right here. You have get your clients better results guaranteed. That's going to go under right there. The favicon, that's what's going to go in the browser tab, and we'll talk about the colors here in a second. The portal image, this would be something that replaces this entire background image. We didn't want to do that. It didn't look that nice, so we just left that blank. We have our logo and then the support email that we want. And then for the colors, if you choose two colors like we did, it's going to do this gradient. If you choose one, it's just going to be a solid color here. We thought the gradient looked pretty nice, so that's how we're keeping it. And that's essentially how you set up your login page. It's super nice. We think this is a nice introduction for newcomers to your brand, so definitely recommend customizing your login screen for your new customers. All right, so the next thing we're going to talk about is how to send a customized membership login email template to your new students. Now, if you go to courses and then you go to settings, there's something called email settings right here. And then you can change the default email templates to whatever you'd like. There's the welcome email, which sends them all their logins. There's the offer access that just tells them that, hey, you got a new offer, or you got access to a new offer, new course, something like that. And then a drip email. If you use drip for your courses, like you unlock certain modules over time, you can send them a customized email. You can really customize this. We only do the send welcome email, so this is what it looks like right here. So we have our logo at the top. It says, welcome to the course. Hi, their first name. Thank you for joining. Thanks for joining our, and then whatever the title of the course is. You can access the course here. These are all short codes. And then there's their email, credential, password. Let us know if you need anything as you get started, and then some other information down here. Now, how do you create this? You have to go to marketing, emails, and then templates. If you go to new and then email marketing templates, if you go to system templates, there's this membership welcome email. If you go ahead and look at this, it's essentially the same thing. Everything is already here. That's essentially what we use to customize that. So once we did that, once we saved that and put our logo and everything and named it correctly, it'll show up in our email templates here. As you can see, it's right here, membership logins email template. Once that is saved, you can go back to memberships and you can go courses, settings, email settings, and then it should pop up down here. So in this drop down, it should pop up and you just select that and then hit save. Once you do that, then you can go ahead and send them this nice branded email login template. It's super nice. We highly recommend doing this. Again, it gives your students a better experience, makes it look way more professional. So I just logged in using the secure code feature. So I just put in my email and then it sent me a secure code. As you can see here, this is what it looks like. So your login code for Lead Genpreneur, here it is. So I'm just gonna copy this, go back here and paste it. It's super cool. I don't have to remember any passwords. I can just do that for my students. Now, once I come in here, I'm a part of a community, and we'll talk about that soon, but what they should see is this. And so once a student logs in, they'll log in and see this and all their courses that they are enrolled in. So if I click here, I am now inside of the course. Now, one new thing with GoHighLevel is if you look up here, there's 9 dots. If you click that, there's something called communities, courses, and affiliates. Now, if I click on any one of these, you can see that I'm not an affiliate for any of this. And if I go to communities, this is a private community. It's called Lead Genpreneurs. We just created this as a test. And if I wanted to, I could request to join, which I did. And then as you can see, it says a new member asked to join your private group, Lead Genpreneurs. So let's go ahead and talk about communities really quick. I can go ahead and add myself if I want to, but I just wanted to show you that that is something that they might see if you have communities set up. If you don't, then this might not show up. I'm not sure. Communities are still a little bit new. But you go to communities, you go to groups, and you create a new group. Now, we just created one called Lead Genpreneurs, like I said. Let's go ahead and log into that really quick. So as you can see, this is once you have more students and everything, you can go ahead and start maybe selling communities as well. And this is where students can come in and talk to you or other students and stuff like that. We have a channel called Home. I can add a new channel called, Q&A or something like that, and they can go ahead and type in a question, and then I can go in and answer that if they want. And then let's say somebody, they bought access to the community, which is a private community, for example. I can also say, hey, if you purchase access to our community, you can also get access to a course, and I can add a course in this group and that everyone has access to, whoever joins this. But as you saw, as I'm logged in, it is currently private. So just something, we'll make another video about communities in the future, but I just wanted to touch on that because it is a big question right now in the GoHighLevel community. So just wanted to touch on that. So at this point, right, let's pretend we have our course set up, we have our login page all customized, we added our custom domain, we have everything ready, we customized our course to look super nice. Now what? Now we want to start selling our course. So this part of the video, we're going to show you how to start selling it. So what you have to do first is go to courses and then offers, and you have to create an offer first. So let's create an offer. This is going to be test offer, And we're gonna go ahead and select the test course that we just created. So test course, and we're gonna say $49. We're gonna say $49 course, and it's gonna be one time $49, and then we're gonna hit create. So once you create an offer, you'll go ahead and see the name of your offer and then the included course that you picked. So whenever someone purchases this offer, they will get access to that course automatically. Now, this is essentially a checkout page. It's very simple. So if I go up here and hit save and then edit checkout, you'll see that the checkout page is very simple. You just have the price, email, full name, and then they can go ahead and check out. It's very, very simple. This is so straightforward. You can go ahead and start selling courses right away. But if you want to attach it to a funnel, that's a little bit more complicated, and we'll talk about that here in a second. But here's some customization options. You can add your logo. You can edit the checkout copy. That will go right here. You can add an image. There's just a little bit of extra customization you can have right here. And then you can go ahead and select an upsell. So an upsell for the straightforward checkout page is very simple. They can do a one-click upsell. So as soon as they purchase, they can click on that and add it to their order. Or there's an in-app upsell. So either one, let's go ahead and look at each. Let's say when someone buys my test course, I want to offer them the paid ad system setup course. Let's go ahead and do that. This is what the upsell page looks like. It's you can't really customize it that much. You can add a video, an image, you can add a description if you'd like, and then whenever someone purchases your main course, they'll see this, they can click this, and then automatically add it to their course. Now, if we don't want to do that, that's a little bit not great. I'd rather use a funnel for that. But you can also do an in-app upsell. So let's go ahead and continue. Let's do the same thing. So whenever someone logs in, an in-app upsell will look like this. As you can see right here, this course looks locked. And if I click it, it'll take me to a kind of checkout page that shows me, hey, this course has all of these lessons. Do you want access to it? Then click right here to enroll, and you'll pay for it right there. It's really cool. In-app upsell, it's kind of like a locked course. Whenever someone logs in, they'll see that locked course and they can buy it right there and then. So that's what an in-app upsell is, and you can customize this as well. And then once you set all that up, you can go ahead and get a link, and then you can send somebody here and they can purchase it for $49 or whatever price you pick. That is the most straightforward way to sell courses. However, if you want something like this, like the more generic like sales page, right? This is our sales page for the GoHighLevel setup course that we have. If you want something like this, then you have to create a funnel, right? So if I click here, I can go ahead and start checking out, put my information, my credit card information. So how do we set that up? So we have our funnel here, and there's plenty of other videos on how to, create sales pages and create funnels and stuff like that. Not going to show you that in this video, but let's go ahead and go inside of our funnel. So once we're here, we can go to products and we can add a product. So our product is paid ad system setup, right? So if I wanted to add a product, search for it, right? These are all the offers we created all here. See, we have our test offer there if I wanted to do that. And then we can assign it to the main product. So as you can see, we have our product here, the price option right there, and then that's what's going to show whenever someone purchases. So if I go inside of the editor, if I click on the pop-up, so if I click on the pop-up, it'll show my checkout cart. Now if I go over here, if I click on this, and then I go to step 2, this item, whatever product I choose in the product settings, will show up here. Once they purchase, then they will get access to the course. They'll get our membership login, email template, they'll get their receipt, they'll get everything already automatically. It's really, really nice. That's how you set it up inside of a funnel. Now, what if you have upsells and bump offers inside of your funnel? How do you, give access to certain courses and stuff like that? Let me show you. This certain course doesn't have any of those. Let me show you a different course. So in our Google Ads Mastery course funnel, we have an upsell and a bump offer, right? So if I go all the way to products, so you can add multiple products to a funnel. You have the main course and then the bump offer course, right? So if I go here, all you have to do is click additional options and then select bump product, and that will assign whenever someone selects the bump product inside the funnel, which I'll show you in a second, they will get access to this course, whatever offer you select here. That's why I said in the beginning of this video, you want to create all of your bump offers and upsells as different products or courses inside the membership area. That way you can deliver them whenever someone purchases that in the funnel. You can give them access to that specific offer and product. Again, product is the offer that you create inside the membership area. So I created multiple offers for all my bump offers and upsells. That's what's going to show up here. And then you just select bump product. So let me show you inside of the editor. So in step 2 of this checkout page, we have our bump offer here. If someone selects that, they're going to get access to that product, whatever I put in the product settings and put bump. And then all the extra, they'll get the receipt for that. They'll get access to that specific course as well as the main course. They'll get the email membership login template and everything like that. So that's how that works in case you have multiple bump offers and upsells. For upsells, you'll do the same exact thing. You'll do the same exact thing for your upsell page. It's just a different step. You'll have the product attached to the upsell. And there's going to be other videos that we have explaining how to create a funnel inside of GoHighLevel. But essentially, once you create the upsell step inside of your funnel, you can assign a specific product to that specific funnel step. Whenever someone purchases that upsell, then they will get whatever offer is attached for that upsell. So that is how that works. All right, one of the last things I want to cover is optional automations. Now, you don't have to do this part. However, it can help. It can give you more notifications than you already get. So for example, whenever somebody buys one of our courses, we want to get an email that says, hey, someone just made it. You just made a sale, essentially. So this system isn't perfect. And I've talked to GoHighLevel support a bunch of times trying to set this all up correctly. It's a little finicky. We may have an update video in the future about this. Maybe they'll fix this. But for now, all we do is the trigger is order submitted. Whenever the order source is order form, we just send ourselves an internal notification that says, hey, you got a new sale, and here's the date, name, email, phone number, the total order amount, and then some UTM parameters if they came from ads or anything like that. So that is how we set that up. On top of this, whenever somebody submits an order, what you can also do, this is completely optional, is you can send them a text message or an email saying, hey, I see you purchased our course. Thank you so much. If you ever have any questions, just text us or email us. Something else to kind of just give them a better experience for purchasing your course, reinforce their buying decision. So I just wanted to touch on that. There's plenty of different options as well. You can add different triggers, like if, for example, whenever they start the course or whenever they log in for the first time or whenever they completed a lesson, or let's say they completed all the lessons, you can give them a certificate. You can send them an email, a text. There's a bunch of different options as well. Another thing you can do is do certificates. So I haven't played around with this too much, but it's under memberships and then certificates. So whenever somebody completes the course, you can go ahead and select a certificate. So let's go ahead and do this. So certificate of completion, it just kind of gives them an extra better, again, student experience, customer experience. Whenever they complete the course that they just paid for and that you gave them access to, you can go ahead and send this off directly, I believe, in an automation. Again, I have to play more around with this, but I believe that's the main purpose of this, but just want to touch on that as well. All right, you guys, I hope you guys liked that GoHighLevel courses review. If you guys have any questions, comments, leave them in the comment section down below. Definitely subscribe and like this video. This was a long one, so I hope you guys liked it. If you like these videos, please let us know. If you want to learn more about courses, you want to learn more about just GoHighLevel in general, please let us know. It helps us out a lot, and I hope you guys like this. I will see you guys in the next video.